Hello, welcome to a new Ask Now summary. Today we are introducing the book 5 Future Strategies You Need Right Now by George Stok. At present it is necessary for CEOs and senior executives to discover innovations in business strategies and implement them before their competitors. In the 1980s, George Stok, the author of this book, and his colleagues of the Boston Consulting Group developed the concept of time-based competition. That is, how to meet customer needs faster than competitors with the aim of achieving advantage. In this book, the author discusses 5 strategies that have not yet become widely practiced but are nonetheless worthy of your attention. The 5 strategies are: addressing supply chain deficiencies, sidestepping economies of scale, profiting from dynamic pricing, embracing complexity, and utilizing infinite bandwidth. Let's look at the 5 strategies and the suggestions given by the author. Addressing supply chain deficiencies: outsourcing, subcontracting, associations, offshoring, bestoring allow lower costs and higher revenue. Stok suggests creative ways of getting executives to turn problems into opportunities. And the recommendations are: find out what is happening in supply chain step by step. Focus on improving response capability and responsibilities of key participants in the supply chain. Identify necessary changes to pinpoint opportunities. Sidestepping economies of scale: many business elements should be ruled out in rapidly changing environments, including organizational structures, management teams, distribution channels, and even strategies. Stok explores the ways companies may join in emerging markets. Recommendations: determine whether it is convenient to carry out the first move to gain market share. Determine whether to test markets. Check approach to scale and flexibility. Profiting from dynamic pricing: can you charge more for a soda in summer? Would a driver pay more expensive tolls to avoid heavy traffic? In many sectors it is possible to maximize profitability aligning price to demand in real time. Stok discusses the cases of 2 insurance companies and shows how they use dynamic pricing to create competitive advantage. Suggestions: assess whether dynamic pricing is appropriate for your company. If it is, make the first move. Think about the practical implications carried by dynamic pricing. Embrace complexity. Complexity is not necessarily a problem. Yes, it can add costs, but when it provides benefits to consumers, the return can be enormous. Intelligent companies have shown how it is possible to transform complexity into a competitive advantage through a set of interesting strategies. For example, reducing anxiety of complexity, specifying the best alternative, and simplifying search. Stok demonstrates how this counterintuitive strategy can be brought into action, based on examples from Dell, Zappos, Grainger, among others. Suggestions: assess whether it is possible to achieve multiple final states. Assess whether the desired final state can be achieved through multiple paths. Analyze whether your competitors are simplifying or ignoring the phenomenon of complexity. Utilizing infinite bandwidth: the day will come in which broadband will not be a limitation and business will have instant access to any information needed, wherever it is needed, in any form required, and essentially at zero cost. Stok surveys how leading companies such as Coca-Cola and General Electric are exploring solutions for increasing bandwidth. Suggestions: assess whether you will use bandwidth to keep your leadership or beat your rivals. Get information about your customers before taking a decision on it. Find out which departments or areas in your organization consider profiting from bandwidth. Follow these tips and you will be able to act and succeed before your competitors. We have introduced the main concepts of the book. To help you strengthen your learning, a practice drill will be available. You will also find a PDF file where the introduced concepts are expanded, and an application tool that will help you transfer them to the assignment, as well as the class on iPod video and MP3 carry-along format. Thank you for your attention, and we hope to meet you in our next summary.